Yeah.
Okay. Um, well, we will analyzing during yesterday. I was interviewing one leader uh, where I share a scripture that I love because when I have difficulties in my job or in my church calling, even in family, I would love the scripture in either chapter 12, verse 37. That said, okay, in Spanish said, si no tienen caridad es nada que tiene que ver contigo. Tú has sido fiel, por lo tanto tus vestidos serán emblanquecidos en el postrer día. This scripture refers that if we are obedient, if we are worthy, if we are working hard in job, in family, in your church calling, we will receive the reward, the blessing by the Lord. Sometimes people, co-workers, and relatives, friends judge us in a bad way, or have disappointed us. But it's hard, but this is not the most important because Lord know what we are doing. I shared this scripture with all people have difficulties in his or her calling, um, because the most important is if we are working as Lord would do. This is the most important. This scripture was used by Hiram Smith. He was reading this scripture before he was killed by multitude in the Carthage prison. He dobló la hoja. I don't know how can say this in English, but and close the book. So for this reason, this scripture is very important for me. Okay,
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
you're welcome.
We're going to go on and yeah, let's see what we can do. Would you like to on going through the case? Questions? I mean, you can
Yes,
lead us today.
yes. Okay, just students to the following a left to the wrong, so far as sure. Okay, what do I need to do?
All right. So yeah, prayer. Let's ask a student for prayer. No, as we share with that. Choose a student to read the following out loud as the group as follows. Okay,
Okay,
so okay, I'm gonna read these points. Okay,
there are 5 points. 1 point everyone, or all point you or me.
sounds good. Sounds good. One each. So first one says, so far in this course, we have seen a few common threads and takeaways.
Okay, second is founders matter, experience, patience, ambition, shape the business and can make the difference between success and failure.
Okay, the next one says, business plan at the funding stage of the company is a collection of hypotheses. In other words, guesses. Value by systematically testing hypotheses and making changes to the plan when the test results indicate the need to change.
Okay, next one is early tests tell us a lot about the viability of a business and where more information is needed.
Okay. Previous models the founders have already. Now we get to see a moment of choice.
Okay, vote. What business model option do you favor? In your
Well,
case,
based
sorry, I can hear you.
go ahead.
Okay, I like razor and razor blades. It's like the middle between traditional and data analytics. I I don't like a lot of data analytics. I think it's a little difficult.
For me, in my case, we'll go through the number three, data analytics.
Data analytics. Okay, you are smart people, so
No, I don't think so. It was because of the analysis we have to do, but of course I can be wrong, right? Because it's a hypothesis. But what if we read number what we have to do?
yes. Okay. Well, we need to go with it, but we need to choose one or follow with two different decisions.
Yeah, you said the other one, but in number five, let me read. It says, give each person who voted a chance to share why he or she voted the way they did. If a choice is left voting for it, discuss as a group the pros and choices as well. Specifically,
Okay.
for each alternative, discuss the following. Okay, so yeah, why did you get the which one was yours? Razor blades, and why I got the
Yeah, here you have an advantage because when we talk of investors, they love to review data analysis. Um, Number of potential customers. We need to use the spreadsheet here.
if you want. Oh well, yes, we are suggested to use the Excel spreadsheet so we can do some type of calculations. But I made mine. But I don't know if I did it right or not. But yeah, that we are supposed to do right now. To
Yes. I don't know.
we
I
choose.
don't have exactly data right now about the number of potential customers, but um, I don't know if you have a number here.
Yeah. Let me share my screen with you so I can show you what I did. As I mentioned before, it's I maybe I did something crazy, but it's okay. So I just let's do this. All right. So let
In
me
the
compare.
in the exercise in a spreadsheet, we need to change numbers to change data, really, or we need
Yeah,
to.
sure. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we are using an error.
To
Maybe
my
you can
screen.
share. Maybe you can send me the file to email by email,
Oh
and I
yeah,
can
I
open
can
it.
do that, but um yeah. So you can
Sorry.
can you see me because I'm sharing my screen right now.
Okay. Please wait a moment. 1 minute.
Okay.
Sorry, it was a bishop calling, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
No, I can't.
What about now? You can see it.
Sala de control.
Yeah, right now
Okay,
I'm sharing my
I
screen.
can.
So
Yes, I can.
you can?
Yes, good
Okay,
show.
so can you see what I'm doing? Okay, so can you see what I am doing?
I can see your screen. You are
Okay,
in
so what do you see now?
welcome to Bookshelf.
Good, so now you can see. All right. So let me go through the cases. Okay, entrepreneur management. Here I made something, but yeah, this is gonna be easier for me to explain it. Here I made everything. So okay, 1 second. So this is the case. Blah 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 blah. The summary, the hypothesis. All right. So yeah, there are the three strategies that we have: the traditional sales strategy, and all the things of the people they have, the razor blade strategy, now the data analytics. This, that why did I choose? It's because they said that they had a demand for about 2,000, right? They will price that at $40,000, which I was not clear if it was for each size or something. But anyway, what it did is that of 80,000 in revenue, and they get an additional $500 to $100 for the cartridges. So what I did is got from the from 80 million on sales, but in the first year down for years. The second year they will get a revenue of $5,000. Why? Because if they sell also the cartridges for $5,000 to $1,000, a 1.5% sales growth. Like in the long run, I mean cumulative cash flow in the year 4, they will the thing for option based on numbers. For 2, razor blade strategy, which seems a really good strategy, because the price machine would be between $5,000 and $7,000. Of course, it's gonna be cheaper, and they will charge like 200 for test cartridges to be good. So based on these numbers, I uploaded here for 2, which you see if you you will get the revenue in year 1 of 10 million. Sorry, this value here is 2,000, just 200 for the cartridges. It equals 4% increase. So it goes in here, 4% increase, which will be 9%. One, they will go also to 1 million and a half left, and they to recover getting profit, they will get about 1 million profit, and in the long run, they will recover in 3 years, which seems better than this option, right? It looks so much additional way. But when you go to that analysis one, trying to do is, the British government announces that it was collecting something of 100,000 patients. So I was making some calculations, and they have competition of two other companies, Animated or something, and the other one is Technological something. So if you divide, let's say that have equal market, it would be like they sell like 33,000 or something, so which I put it here, clients. And if you sell those devices, they sell to sell them for, or even rent it for $3,000 or $2,000. So if you multiply that, you get a revenue of about 66 million, which is so much better because when they go deep down to 10,000, 10 million in the first year they will get 5 million, well, to the 5 million for the traditional strategy. You will occur year number two, which is going to be great in the long run. But you see here in the razor blade or something, they will get in here, they will get 10 million. Here for cumulative, case number 3, in 10 years, they will 80 million. Seems a lot more profitable. In you will do their more new analysis based on my calculations, of course, because they can be wrong. But based on my 10 years, you will do seven times more than 80 million. And because it's been more and more and more, why so the amount of revenue they get in the long run. Yeah, so
Yes, I have not done the the case report yet. I would do it after the meeting.
sure. And yeah,
Yes.
you should hurry with that because it takes time. Really, I did it yesterday on my free time, and I was sitting down for a long time doing that. It really took me a lot of time for me.
I was watching the videos, doing a little exercise about an Excel spreadsheet this morning because
So
terrible.
yeah, sounds good.
The
Yeah,
three first
that's a
days
lot.
of the week, the 3 days of the week are terrible for me. I don't know why. Well, 2 weeks of interview, yesterday interview, but well, I am studying, but the report generally I do Wednesday night.
I see. Yeah, it's the same.
You have done a great
All of
work.
you. Sorry.
Those graphs are print screen, ¿verdad? Print screen.
Yeah, I stopped sharing my screen.
Okay.
I'm not sharing it.
But no, but the graphs and calculation of your report are they print screen of your spreadsheet
Oh yeah, yeah,
analysis.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I printed and put it there.
Okay, you were
You know,
changing
copy
the
there.
and copying
Sorry.
the results in the report.
Yeah, sure. I think you can do two things. Like you can upload the analysis case, and then you can upload also the Excel spreadsheet. I don't want to, to explain everything there, so it was pretty easy to easier to explain everything in one single document. So yeah, that's why I put it there.
Okay. Okay, so you are more prepared, I think, in this topic. Maybe your decision was the best, or is it better than my decision?
Well, maybe not, because I made this based on what I understood, and I tried to do better. But yeah, I really had a hard time to do that. So I'm not pretty sure, but yeah. Anyway, so I just made it to try to learn something, and the spreadsheet was really good because it can help you a lot to see what's going to happen in the future. I was just sharing with my wife that yeah, that's the way how you create companies and stuff. But you cannot create a company unless you get some investment and get people investing on you. In the first year, you're not earning any profits, earning any revenue, but after first year, doing something. But that's something that we are not get used to here in Ecuador. I mean, most of us, we want to have the money now, or if we don't have money, we don't like we really need to go out and to try to raise some money, generate some investments to create something same
Sure.
time, but at the same
Here
time.
in Ecuador, I don't know, but we don't have Bolsa de Valores.
Yeah,
Actually,
what was
do
that?
we have Bolsa de Valores here? As New York, Tokyo. We don't have Bolsa de Valores here in Ecuador. Or yeah, or yes, we have. Because
So did they give
this,
money to me?
yes, the data for getting investor here is very difficult because generally people want to receive as soon or as soon a payback, I'm saying payback
Yeah, the
or
payment.
reimbursement, the payback of their investment.
But I mean, if for example, if you want to create a company, and let's say you need 10,000, let's say $20,000 to start your company, do you the money like very easily or something?
Yes, and generally investor want to take decision in your company too.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I see for this stuff. Yeah, well, anyway, okay, let's go on with this. Well, so I explained to you one of the reasons. So it says number of potential customers. Yeah, that's why I explained it was like, 3,000. Which customers pay for the product? According to the case, it says that for that analysis, they were going to look for other types of people like hospitals, clinics, and even some sort of businesses that, of course, were of the same market side, so they can get of them. The founder's goals, yes, the founder's goals, of course, was not only to generate revenue, but also to create something different for the people. Source goals, yeah, generate some revenue. And, as an investor, as far as I learned in the that investors are losing money, they understand that they are not going to make money and in the short run, but yes, they will make money in the long run. So There's also the other
Some,
calculations like that.
sometimes we need the more financial resources of them during the beginning years, not only in the first one, but in the second one, third one. It's a little difficult. They can trust in us, trust in your business. That the investor goal is gain money,
Of
gain money
course,
in a good reward.
so it says using the Excel model you created for class, answer the following questions individually and then compare answers group. Yeah, well, in this case, you're gonna work on your afterwards, so it's okay. Yeah, so this is the same thing. We need to compare numbers, but it's okay. We can do it another time. Here, I don't see what it says. Once everyone has responded to the questions without help from anyone else, compare answers. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna answers value. Something that we can do is point A.
Yes,
Let's is from a cash flow standpoint for each business model under consideration. Compare the following value. Is some one of the points have similar NPV, which here is advisable. Sorry for that.
does not remain the same.
Yeah, because basically all the questions they said that we need everyone from the group needs to compare right numbers and stuff. But yeah, we don't have the numbers, which it's okay, no problem. It's because as a group, what strategies? Okay, this we can do this. It's point A down below. It says what strategies have we seen that flatten or lengthen the cash flow curve? Try to draw the cash flow curves from Dr. John's product, Rent a Runaway. But you know this. I read this before. Asking you to do case with Rent the Runaway. I did those cases before, right? I mean, last week.
Okay.
Do you see where we are?
Yes, in the question A. In what question we are?
Well, we are supposed, and if you go down below, there is some letters A, B, B, E, F. You see that? It's after a box or something.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, but if you read
Yes, but
that, this group, what strategies have we sent to flatten or lengthen the cash flow curve? It's talking about products underway a box.
okay, as discuss a group. What have we seen the flattening or lending the cash flow curve?
But we studied those cases before, right?
Yes. Okay. Dungeon product went the wrong way.
Yeah, so what I think was created for analyzing the other cases.
Sure, but Well, Dropbox, they innovate. They create other forms to do money, to make money. Um, with relation between other companies and offer a free download basic program but to offering after this more capacity storage for a premium quantity of money. Um, of this manner, they get more cash flow, more money.
Yeah, for me, it's like, to be honest, I don't remember too much the other cases. It's like them. Mm, what strategies for Dr. John's friend flown away?
The runaway was about the clothes, really the rent dress and other clothes for women.
Oh yeah, good. And what about Dr. John's product?
Dr. John's product. Oh, I don't remember this. I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember.
It was the first case, I think. No, the first
First
case
case?
was Rockwell.
Yeah, I've read a lot of stuff these days that yeah, I'm lost.
Um,
You remember that? That would be great.
Dr. John was the electric brush to the
Electric brush,
electronic
right?
uh, brush.
Okay, okay. All right.
They,
So now let me see the
they
question.
have
Yeah.
they have a partnership with other companies. They both his invention, their
Yeah.
invention to other. I remember that was um, Procter and Gamble. I think this manner they increase the class club courts in his business.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so all right. Now I remember. So all right. What strategies have you seen to flatten or lend the cash flow? Okay, in the case of Dr. John's, they they got the right investment that they needed, so it was good. But yeah, issues to go through it. But with the runaway, to have some type of other investment that she didn't get at the time. So yeah, that's something that lent the cash flow. And in the case of Dropbox, I mean, what happened in Dropbox? Dropbox. Okay, so helping a lot to have the cash flow is the amount of clients or customers that they got. So their cash flow was a lot the other cases.
Sure. Um, okay. About the first one, option answer B. Dr. John need to expand the product because they was competing with other big companies as Colgate, or Procter and Gamble. So the competition was high, very high for him. And answer C. Um, Okay, in this case, the importance of return time, economic return time was very important because if runway doesn't reimburse the money to designers, so designers would leave to provide this service for render runway company, and the business of them could be fail because no no because they would not be able to provide the same service if they have not enough dresses, enough quantity of product, so
Yeah.
cash uh, go down because question D is what decision did Drew Houston make in Dolphins that favorably impact the cash flow curve? Okay, as I mentioned before, they use the favorably market in technology issues to expand business to offer different options for companies and for normal people um, with a free chart as the regular or standard program. But if they want to expand their storage capacity, so they have to pay
Yeah.
for Dropbox service. So this manner of business increase the cash flow in Dropbox.
Question E. Says now let's take the opportunity to announcement for each business model option under consideration. Compare the following. Net present value. Some of the options seem to be advisable to take additional risk for a similar EV. So the relation, I think that one that is here is the because it wasn't too first one because it wasn't too good in the on the yes you can down in the first year but a lot and if you don't you will debt with a lot of money. How will gymnastics raise funds to support each option? Is any option clearly more attractive to investors? Support center. Okay, I think that we get some more funds by by showing their plans, their calculations, and I mean everything on the business plans of, as they said, clinics and hospitals and stuff, so they can see what they were going to build, what they actually built, something to innovate. Uh, the prices, they would say that the prices were really high for this type of, but now it's going to be a lot less than. So of course,
Sure.
more powerful it is, and by how less it's going to cost to them. It says for each option, how much of the company will the founders have to give up to reach the goal that the founders will need to give up is the we if they follow, of course, if they follow they follow what I said, they will need to give up the sense of selling only machines or getting higher with the machines, but they will need to focus a lot on services, on those small businesses, and try to generate revenue by them. So, well, that's what I think for number for 8.
Sure. Um, okay. Letter F.
All right, letter F. It
Put
says,
put yourself in
go
the
ahead,
shoes
sir.
of Finder Paul, Russ Taylor, an investor. You must decide a route which business model you will choose. Be ready to explain the choice in your post efficient write up.
Yeah.
The model was the we have analyzed before. Um, Traditional razor and razor blades and data analytics. They are the model option.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so okay, the data analysis, I think, as you convince me, is the best option.
They convince you. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. It goes wrong. We both will go wrong.
Yeah, you are the expertise in business right now.
Well, it seems like we cover everything, and yeah, it's good. We have the chance to discuss it and to do. Is there another meeting that we have to have this week, or not? Because I was having a look to the assignments, but it seems like there isn't another case, right? Or is there another case?
I was checking before. I think there is no other case. It's other assignment that we have to analyze other things similar to the graph. Okay, but I will open it. I will open it.
Yeah, it seems like.
Okay, my computer is heavy. Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Okay, this week is Mother's Day, Sunday.
Yeah, sure, sure. What
Week,
are you
we
gonna
have
do?
to talk about next week because next week, well, Wednesday is normal for me, but um, Saturday of next week, we will have a meeting with a 70, area 70.
Okay.
So I don't have what would be the specific time to.
We can do.
Yes,
You,
maybe
you can
Friday
do
or
it.
maybe Saturday, but the next week.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, for this week we don't, right?
Sure. Evaluating the business model. No, we need to do an essay, a long essay.
How long is it? How many words are we supposed to write, or how many pages?
1,500 words.
100 words.
Yes,
Okay.
one
So it seems
thousand
like
five hundred words.
1,000. It seems like we're gonna be really busy, right?
Yes, sure. It's a lot of it. Like 3 pages. Yes, like 3 pages.
Yeah, it's like
We
uh,
not
this
read
guy is
discuss the ran the wrong way. Yes, the wrong way case. We need to analyze.
I see.
Okay, a lot of work here.
Oh man. Well, that's what we have to do. Hey,
Yeah.
before I left, let me paste here the link for the YouTube thing.
Yes, we are close. We are close to finish our degree. This will be very very.
Yeah, sure. So we need to work hard, man.
Yes, I see. Yo miro para atrás y veo contabilidad, economía, todo lo difícil que fue. Ya ahorita ya estamos del otro lado. Ya no hay que esforzar.
Yeah, it's pretty easier right now.
Sure. I need to get my bachelor's degree next week before August. So I need to end in spring semesters
Oh, good,
because my
good.
boss is retiring
Oh,
that
retiring?
in August. So I need to have my bachelor's degree to apply for that vacancy.
Oh, it sounds good. What did you say you were working for?
Seminaries and Institute of Religion.
I see.
Yes, yes. You know Carlos Fuentes? He is a coordinator for Cuenca. Cuenca State.
Yeah, sure. He comes here every weeks or something to give some training stuff.
Sure,
A
sure.
year before or something, I was, one of the teachers for Institute. I used to see him a lot, but right now not. I'm a
Are
teacher,
you,
so
are
I
you
don't see him too
volunteer?
much.
Are you a volunteer of Seminary Institute? Are you a teacher of Seminary Institute, or you were you a teacher?
Yeah, I was like almost 3 years ago,
Okay,
Institute teacher.
Institute teacher. Yes, my boss is
Yeah, I used to see him Los Fuentes.
my boss is traveling USA tomorrow, so I for around 1 month I will be in charge of the program, the training and other responsibilities, and because he have to travel for emergency. So
I see.
yes, I think it's a good opportunity for me, but it's a little difficult because there are many things to do. There, we are beginning a new
Yeah,
year.
sure.
What do you need to do?
Of course, of course. Well, and it seems like we're gonna meet next week, right?
Sure, next week. Okay, thank you very much for your patience and for your hard work here because you're doing excellent report. You need to improve it.
You too, man.
Yes,
I know, to do stuff. But yes, you're doing great. So thanks so much for sharing what you know. Well, and yeah, we both need to help each other this semester, maybe the future as well.
sure.
I
Thank
wish you the best for your family, man,
you. The
for
same
your
for
steak as
you,
well.
and happy you take a great holiness or great Monday on Sunday with your wife and your mom and
Thank you.
every family members. Okay, good night.
Good
You
night.
can you send me the YouTube link, please,
Yes, I
for
put
the
it
meeting?
here already in the. Do you see it?
Sure. Yes, I can use the link of Saturday.
Yeah, but I mean, I put it right now. Let me put it again.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Andres.
You're so welcome.
Okay. Thank you very
Have a
much.
good night.
Goodbye.